Today's show, we have strategies to uplevel your life. Are you feeling stuck, whether it be from a divorce, or whether it be from a life challenge or a career transition, or your business feels stuck? We are going to get you up level today. I have two experts for you ready today on WSA TV's women's premiere show. And my name is Laura Rubenstein. I'm your host and producer. Cannot wait to get to these women. So let's introduce you to them. Hi, Anita.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Anita Smith. I'm out of Baltimore, Maryland. I am a divorce coach, a corporate trainer, author, and speaker. You can reach me at dranitakSmith.com. Thank you, Laura, for inviting me today.
Oh, thank you for being here, Anita. Great to have you. And hi, Cherie.
Hi, I'm Cherie Griffith Dunn. I am a transformation catalyst. You can reach me at CherieGriffithDunn.com, and I'm located right here in Hartford, Connecticut.
Welcome to East Coasters, and I'm on the West Coast here in San Diego, and it's always lovely to connect with powerful women. And that's what we do here at Women's Speakers Association because we want to be here for you. And what is great about that is today we're going to talk about strategies to up level your life. So Anita, I know you work with people every day doing this. What advice do you have for our viewers about how they can up level their life?
When I work with divorced clients and they're trying to up-level their life, I always tell them to let go of the past, forget about what happened to them, try to move forward, renew their mind, write in a journal, exercise, do something meaningful and purposeful so that they can transform and up level their life after divorce.
Tell me about this journaling aspect a little bit, if you wouldn't mind diving a little bit into that. What is the power of actually doing the journaling?
The power of journaling begins when you first start your divorce process. You have a negative mindset. I cannot make it. I am stuck. I'm never going to be happy again. But as they write down their thoughts and their feelings in a journal and look at it 90 days or 120 days later, it will let them know how much they have progressed instead of regressing in the situation and overcome those pains and let go of the past and just live and breathe again.
And it's really about shifting their mindset, it sounds like.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. And any other tips that people can use to shift their mindset, or why would they even want to do that?
If they don't take the actionable steps that I provide them in a strategy session or through my coaching sessions, they will always be stuck. They have to take accountability and want to seek the help that they need to thrive after divorce and survive because many times they have self pity. They don't know how to heal from it. Divorce is like a death. You have to grieve, you have to cry, you have to mourn, but after a while you must take time to move forward. Even though with the divorce you can get past that. With the death, that person will always be in your heart, but there's a difference there. You journaling and shifting mindsets will help that person overcome the traumatic and devastation that divorce gives someone and say, oh, I never thought that I can make it, but today I am whole. Today I am a new person. I have found a new identity in myself, not discovering or rediscovering who I am.
Mm. What a great opportunity and a way to look at it. That divorce is that opportunity to rediscover who you are and create anew. And speaking of creating anew, Sheree, I know you work with people in shifting their lives and up leveling their lives. So what advice do you have for people on how they can, which strategies they can implement?
Laura, when I thought about transition, I had to look at what does that really mean to me? And looking at some of the steps that I had put in place that created success within my own life. And so today I'll share with you that I first had to find that quiet time for me in the morning. And it took a lot of shifting, and had to work around my family. And I put the following steps in place. Before I step my feet on the floor, I am grateful to just take that first breath. And once I know I'm taking that first breath, then I'm able to decide what I want to do for that day. Hashtag design your life. You have the ability to decide what your day is going to look like. And I love how Dr. Anita talked about journaling. It's so important to get all of that information out. I want to go one step further and have you be grateful for the things that you're going to receive. Typically, we're grateful for the things we already have, but we know that when you're in transition and you're looking at going to that next level, you got to start seeing it first, being grateful for those things to come into your life. So, making sure that you are writing down those grateful items as well as meditating. For me, that harmony and balance within who you are is so important for you to make that shift, for you to be strong enough to deal with all of the peaks and valleys that you will endure during that journey of transitioning. And also, the last thing that I do is I like to close that up with some great exercise. I want to make sure that I'm not only taking care of my mind, my body, but my soul as well. So, those are some of the tips that I have when you're getting ready to start on that transitional journey.
Oh, the two of you are powerful, between the journaling and the shifting of the mindset and then getting into it through gratitude and then moving your body. And that's not always easy to remember to do, and that you support people, and that is great. So let's talk about how do you actually support people. Dr. Anita, I'd love to know who do you work with and what do you do with them?
Yes, I work with men and women, whomever is divorced. There's no age limit. I work with them and I help them to overcome their divorce, begin the transformation process, and navigate their life after divorce. Sometimes people don't know how to move forward after the divorce. They hang around negative people who tell them, you know, rant and rave about the person that they divorced. Do not forgive the person. But I change it and I say the opposite. I always tell them to forgive the person. You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself so that you will not feel bitter inside, that you will become better after the situation. And I always tell them to let go. You can, and I always encourage them, you can get through this. You may cry, but after a while you will stop crying, and then you will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
It's okay to cry and let it out and let it go so you can shift and transform and up level your life. Do you have an example of someone you helped to do that story?
Yes, 3 years ago, I worked with a lady in corporate America. She's an executive in her organization. She was going through a divorce, and she found out about me, and she came. I helped her through the process. In the beginning, she was, talking about the person, asking why did this happen to her. She was married for 25 years. She didn't expect her marriage to end. But when I came, I talked to her about some strategies to up level her life. Again, journaling, exercising, meditating, doing those positive things to get her mindset shifted. And after a year of work with me, she overcame her problems. Now she's writing a book. She's spending more time with her children. She's working less hours, and she's just focusing on her inner self. So now she's saying that life is beautiful after divorce.
I love the hope you give people just by sharing these stories, and I love the work that you do to get people there. So thank you for that great
Thank
work.
you.
Yeah. And Cherie, I wanted to learn a little bit more about you as well. So tell us who do you work with and what do you do with them?
Yeah, thank you. So I currently work with women. I have a passion for women. My AKA is hashtag 6 figure chick with 6 kids. I believe that your children are your reason and never your excuse. And so for me, I love working with rising leaders, people who are in that place where they know they deserve more and they know that they have the skills, the tools, and the education to be where they need to be. They just need someone to give them that support and help them put it into perspective the right way.
Powerful. It's great. And how did you get come to this work?
And so I've been working in corporate America for over 10 years. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. And one of my passions has always been building people up, working with people to help them see the opportunities that they have in their I am so excited for myself because I decided to put my money where my mouth is. So I started to take my own course, and I am taking my own 90-day transformation course. And it is phenomenal to be able to go back to school, put yourself on the block again, and really decide transformation is necessary. And so I'm excited to have people who are working with me right now. I'm doing my 30-day rejection challenge on Facebook. It is a free opportunity for you. We're on day 17, so there's still time left for you. And the successes and the overcoming that people are going through and we're celebrating is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm excited about my own opportunities that I've been doing. And one of those is working with WSA as a global business connector. And I know we're going to get into more detail about that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your enthusiasm and the work you're doing to inspire people to be rejection proof, to grow themselves, to shift and up level their lives. And Dr. Anita as well with you're dealing with such a tough, touchy subject. So between the tough, touchy subjects that you both deal with and the transformations you do, the service, the opportunity here is to get supported. And that's what we do here at Women Speakers Association. We support you in bringing your message out so you can support more people. So I'm wondering from each of you, if you could tell us a little bit about the value that being a part of Women Speakers Association in the ways you are provides for you personally. So Dr. Anita, why don't you share with us what's the value of Women Speakers Association?
Since joining the Women Speakers Association, I have met a phenomenal group of women from around the globe. I have been able to network with some wonderful authors, speakers, leaders, and influencers. And you also, Lori, and you, Cherie, through this wonderful platform. I am just thrilled to be a part of the Women Speakers Association, learning so much and collaborating with top women from around the globe.
I'm so glad you used that word collaboration. It's essential and it's critical and it's just so embodied in our work and why we want more women here so that we can empower and collaborate with. So Cherie, talk to us about the value that Women's Speakers Association has been for you and also the collaborations.
It has been absolutely amazing. I must tell you, there are so many organizations out there, but I've never come across one that is so supportive of you and what you want to do in your business. I mean, just the free. These are free opportunities to help you put your profile together so that you can get found and noticed is a bonus in itself. And having the opportunity to work with so many talented women from around the world who specialize in things like branding, who are authors, who are motivational speakers, who really can show you their helping you with your word content and branding yourself and your website. This is where you want to be. This is the hub of where you need to be if you are someone out there who knows that you need support to help you move your business to that next level, you need this global support that's here and ready for you. And so that's why when I was asked to become the global business connector for Connecticut, I was honored to be known as their global business connector for Women Speakers Association, an organization that will help you be seen and heard and provide you with the tools and resources you need to level up. Just a wonderful opportunity.
And it's great to have you spearheading Connecticut and being there as a resource on the East Coast to the women there. We're now going regional. You know, we are global already, but now we're taking it to a more personal level. And so, you know, we've always been a virtually personal organization. As soon as we get back into touch with each other in person, well, we will be in person. But in the meantime, you can still connect locally because we have this wonderful virtual world and we have regional specialists like yourself, Cherie, called Global Business Connectors. We've got tons of videos here on our Facebook page at Women Speakers Association that cover everything that we do, whether it's the global business connection opportunities, the chance to uplevel your profiles online and connect in our sisterhood by joining WSA at joinwsa.com, or it's getting published. I know some of you have been in the books that we have coming up. We have the Voices of the 21st Century book 4, the version 4, which is coming out in 2021. We are geared up to become best-selling authors again. So go to voicesofthe21stcentury.com if you want to check out how you can leverage the power of being a best-selling author in such an easy, no-brainer way. Please check it out. But I've adored having the two of you here to interview to help us up level and show us the way that you do every day. I know you do this every day. So thank you. I invite everybody to connect with Cherie and with Dr. Anita today online. And we will see you next week for another valuable time together with more of our premier members. Thanks, Anita. Thanks, Cherie.
Thank you, Lori,
Bye.
for having us. Bye.